Hey guys, Tuxx here, and I got something that I was really wanting to get on Force Friday. This is a thing where actually we kind of like looked at the different stores and who was having midnight sales, and pretty much a lot of my intentions about what store I was going to go to really revolved around the BB8. This is the hottest Star Wars toy out there right now. This is a thing that people are buying and scalping for like $200 or $300 on eBay. I don't know if they're really getting that much when they sell, but it probably, like every Christmas season, there's one hot toy, and in all likeliness, this is probably going to be the hot toy this year, because this robot, this android, is super duper cute, okay? And this is a really good piece of technology. Now, a few things. First off, this does come in two different formats. This comes in a Target version, which is not controlled by a phone, okay? So this is the version, which is the $149 version, that is controlled by an iPhone or Android phone. You download the app you see here, you just hit install, you install the app, and then you go ahead and you can use this to actually control it, which is great because that does drive the price down a little bit and allows you to have like a really nice, functional, high-end controller for it. Now the Target one has like a little joysticky thing that isn't bad or anything. It's like an $80, $90 toy, and that one is actually a little larger in size, I believe. So if you're looking for something a little bit larger, a little bit cheaper, the Target version may be the way to go. And if you're looking for something which is a little more high-tech and you don't care about the price or the size quite as much, this is the way to go. But as far as like the hot toy, this is the one that scalpers are buying. This is the one that people are going gaga over. So if you're into Star Wars stuff, this is definitely something to check out. Now before I unbox this, I want to talk a little bit real quickly about how far Star Wars has come, okay? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, they actually had this. This was a remote control land speeder, and they actually plugged this. I wish I had the box, because they plugged this as being intelligent, okay? It would actually go and it would hit a wall, and it would have this little wheel down here which would spin, causing it to break away from the wall and go a different direction. Now, they've never really said it like learns or anything, but they kind of claim the way it was phrased that this is like some kind of great thing that would actually play itself a little bit to a certain degree. Never happened, okay? So I'm not going to dive too deeply into this retro land speeder, but what's fantastic now in 2015, we have BB8, okay? Because this thing has some types of artificial intelligence, if you will, in it to allow it to do things such as patrol, okay? So I know you guys want to see this thing open, so I'm going to dive right into opening this box. Let's see what's inside the box. This is how we got it, and this is actually from Brookstone, and it comes in a plastic bag. Some people seem to have them without the bag. I guess they shipped them with the plastic bag. I believe this is the original bag though. See all the different writing and everything. So looks like this is fresh from the factory. No one's actually ever messed with it. And I guess they wanted to leave it in the bag to keep it super nice. So when I pull it out of the bag here, you'll see this is a really nice package. This is, you know, I talk about retail packaging a lot, and this is a really quality package. You can tell they put a lot of thought into it. It feels, first it feels heavy. People say it's heavy, and they're right actually. This feels like a nice piece of electronics, not just, you know, some, you know, cheap toy or whatever. The box itself has a very smooth matte black finish. On the front here you can see lots of great artwork and stuff, and they show how the phone interacts with it. Give you an idea there. And it says BB8 app-enabled droid. And we got Disney on there too. And then here on the side it explains a little bit about it. Talks about the interactive charging base, which that's fantastic. It actually has like essentially wireless charging. You don't have to plug a cord into the BB8 to charge them, which is cool, you know. And then it talks about it has a engaging personality, has loyalty, has app-enabled guidance and voice interaction. Very interesting. And then hardware, extremely angular and very durable. And that's good because you know this thing is going to be rolling off stairs and having all sorts of problems, I'm sure. And it's good that for a $150 toy, you know, you don't want this thing breaking right away. And I should stress that this probably isn't just because of the price point. This probably isn't just something that, like, you know, toy collectors will want. I mean, people who like RC cars and like different different types of hover things and drones or whatever. Like, this is kind of a fun piece of remote controlled technology to play with. And on the back side here, you can see lots of cool features to it. Again, it talks about how it works with your phone, talks about the size, we'll come back to that in 1 second. Talks about the charger, which is fantastic. Has 30 meters as far as distance. We'll see about that. 60 minutes charge time on one battery. We'll see about that. And USB. And then, of course, it talks about you can get the actual app from the Apple Store or from Google Play, which is great. And it's actually Bluetooth, which is fantastic. Bluetooth is much better than just like Wi-Fi or whatever, so I'm happy that's Bluetooth. Now, it has a cool little plastic hanger here so they could hang this in the store if they want. And let's go ahead and open this up. It comes taped on two sides here. I'm going to grab my scissors and see if I can delicately open this. This is like something I don't really want to rip the package up too much. Although I have a feeling I'm probably going to be kind of hard on this thing and not just treat it like some kind of thing I'll keep on a shelf, but actually play with it and maybe even do some damage with it a little bit. We will see. Ooh, I'm already having problems opening this. Alright, let's see here. If any of you purchased this BB8 or the other BB8, let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious about your feedback on it and what you guys have done with your BB8s. For me, I'm looking at just playing with this bad boy. Now, the one thing I wish this thing had, but it doesn't, is I wish it had a camera so you could actually roll it and shoot video. A lot of different RC cars and helicopters and drones and stuff have the ability to shoot video from it. That's one thing probably lacking in this, so maybe down the road there'll be another version. Okay, opening the box here. It's very tight, very tightly packed. And you can see even on the inside, check out the artwork. Even on the inside of the package, they've put a lot of time into making this very nice. Here on the inside, it has like a little cloth tab to pull this like locker open here. This is almost like you're buying a real droid. The Star Wars logo. This reminds me of something like maybe like you buy from Apple or maybe some higher end Microsoft product like Surface that is packaged very well. Very cool. Has a little icon there and some instructions here, but how to hook it up. Basically it mentions that you should plug it in with USB, find the center of the ball, connect the head, and then download the app. So pretty self-explanatory stuff. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Now it is a little bit smaller than I thought actually. Somehow I was thinking this was going to be a bigger package when I first heard about it. Let's see if we can get this out. Little protective plastic, looks very cute like a little snowman. And here we have the BB8. Now the head here itself feels very light. It does have like two little wheels. Oh, and it looks like there's a sticker. I didn't realize that. There's a little protective sticker here. We'll peel that off. Okay. And that is, I love the way it has like little antennas. And these are very flexible. Just like little plastic. I don't think they serve any real functionality just besides being cute. Okay, so there's that. Next is the ball. Wow, now this feels heavy. Okay, this feels like, if you ever played like pool, this feels like a 8-ball or something. This is very solid feeling. It feels weighted on the inside. You can feel something jiggling a little bit as you shake it. That's the magnets and the gyroscope in it, I guess. But it feels very solid, like you could take this and drop this and it would be fine. And I would definitely recommend not throwing this at people or anything, because this feels like this could do damage, actually. Feels heavier than a baseball. Very solid. Okay, moving along. The packaging on the inside, now this is really nice. It's like foam that's been cut just to the right size to hold everything, which again makes it feel like a real quality piece. Now this is the base here, and no special things. Oh, this is interesting. There's rubber here at the bottom. I don't hear people mentioning that. It has a nice rubber stop to it. And then this side, this is all plastic. Feels like hard plastic, not like rubber. And on the bottom here, you can see there's probably, let's see, there's a USB plug right there to plug it in. Okay, so you don't actually have to plug this into anything, but you do have to plug this into your computer or like a USB plug. Okay, now they talk about finding the center a lot. People mention that you put it down, and I guess they want you to find the center of it. And you can see immediately it finds the center for itself pretty much. Okay, and I don't believe the head will stick to it. Oh, it did. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm surprised. I kind of thought you'd have to plug it in and charge it for the head to actually do anything, but right now the head stuck to it immediately, which is cool, and it's ready to go. Now I don't believe this comes fully charged, so I'm probably gonna have to charge it. Also in the box here, I should say, there is this little compartment here which has probably a USB cord, I'm assuming by the icon on it. Ooh, if I can get this out. This is very tightly packed. I might have to come back. Okay, on the inside here's this little package here. And this is your USB. Let's open this together and see what's inside the box. And inside of here we have BB8 app-enabled droid legal guide. Okay. Has all the legal mumbo jumbo. I'm not really going to bother showing you this. It has like 8 languages. Pretty much the stuff that you see packed in things that you never read, okay? You can check that out on your own. Okay, also inside here we have, very nice of them to include a USB cord. Just your standard USB cord, nothing too special about it. Looks like it would work with any kind of generic USB cord you have laying around the house too. So that is that. So this here, we go ahead and plug this in. Oops. And I believe, again, the Droid is not going to work straight up, so I'm going to have to go ahead and charge it. But we'll put this onto the thing here, onto the charging cradle. It feels very firm in the cradle, like it wants to stick. Like it feels almost like maybe I need to peel off a label or something. I guess it's magnets. It definitely likes to stay in its little home. Now, I have the app on my phone here, so I don't think this is going to spring to life. But just for fun, let's try this here. Got the phone. I'm going to turn down the music. This has like Star Wars music that plays and everything. And I believe Lucasfilms is probably a little bit touchy about that for like copyright. You can see it says BB8. Looks very cool. Lucasfilm. And with any luck, maybe this thing might spring to life, but I really don't believe it comes charged. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Please enter your age to continue. Oh wow, how weird is that? Alright, be right back. Okay, and let's see, they want you to accept the terms, which I guess is on that big legal pad that no one ever reads. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept it. I don't really know what it says there. Enter your email. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, be right back. And here we go. So it dives right into some Star Wars graphics. You got lots of cool things going on. Right now you'll be hearing that like, oh, there's BB-8. How cute is that? If this had volume turned on, you'd be hearing like do 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 do, that kind of thing. But again, I don't want to do copyrighted music here. So, okay, no BB-8 detected. Okay, so apparently this guy is not charged. So we will have to save that for a future part of this video. It doesn't seem to want to kind of spring to life. But that's basically the unboxing, guys. You get the BB-8, super duper cute, little head, looks like an adorable droid, and I really look forward to ping this through the paces and seeing what this thing does, okay? Okay, and finally for this part of the unboxing, I just wanted to show you a few of the modes. We've charged BB-8 up, we got the cell phone here turned on, and I just wanted to show you a few things that it does, basically the modes that it has. Right here, when you first power it up, it tells you to place it on the ground and hit next, and you can see it automatically springs to life here. It's doing some odd things, and it's probably going to fall off my table here, so I'm going to have to push it back a little bit. This is controlling itself. I'm not touching any of this. It's just doing things on its own, which is pretty cool. It mentions the blinking blue light, basically as guidance. This is like a tutorial that teaches you how to use this thing. Whoa! And and it looks like I need some help in learning how to use it. From here, it shows you how to control it a little bit. Basically, the blue light is like steering, and you can actually control it from that point. Now, for this little video, make no mistakes, I do not have a lot of expertise at controlling this guy, so you can see he's going a little bit crazy here. Oh, but there you go, you can kind of see, and on the phone here, you can see it actually kind of shows you a diagram of him and the blue light. And you see I can control him going left to going right. Oops. Whoa, okay. Wow. I guess I could use a little work at learning how to drive this thing. Oh, I'm kind of getting the hang of it here. Okay, I get it. Sort of. So anyway, very cool. I think you need a really big surface here to be able to efficiently play with him. I'm just using like a little table here, and he's doing pretty good, but he is wanting to go off the table, and I think he's durable enough that he would be okay if he goes off the table. But let's go ahead and stop here with this mode, and we'll see what else we have here. There's a speed override, so you can control his speed, how quickly he goes. We'll take it back here. And here from the commands, talks about different things you can do. And let's see here. Okay. Maybe we'll take it back. There's different modes here. Okay, here, turn the volume up a little bit. Oh my gosh, she just went on the floor. Hold on. Okay guys, here's the modes you have. You have drive, which allows you to drive it around a little bit, which is real fun. That's what we were doing before. There's message that allows you to play a pre-recorded message by holding the phone close to it, and it kind of looks like it's playing it like in a hologram. It's not a real hologram, but it's still pretty cool. We'll show this on a future video. There's patrol, which is I think my favorite mode, because this allows it to run around and kind of see what's going on, and it creates reports on its findings as it runs around. And then settings, which allows you to change the speed and different functions on it. So anyway guys, that is it. That is the droid for you. We'll put it in drive mode here one more time. Oh no! It's one to drive off the... So you can see it's pretty crazy. I can see how you can have a lot of fun with this guy though. I love the way there's like a little bit of torque to it, where when you roll it, the head actually kind of independently moves. Oh, it wants to go off the table. Okay. Well, obviously I need some driving lessons here to understand how to use this droid effectively. But I just wanted to show you for this video what this is all about. And we'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.